Hello and welcome. I'm here in Socorro, New Mexico right now. I'm on a road trip on my way to a place called Truth or Consequences. Yeah, I know that's a strange name for a town, Truth or Consequences. But it all started with a guy named Ralph Edwards. And he was a MC for a TV show called Truth or Consequences back in the 40s and 50s. And for an advertising campaign, they decided to reach out across the country and said who would be willing to change their name. And out of a handful, just a handful of responses, a place called Hot Springs or Little Hot Springs was the winner. So Hot Springs, New Mexico, which is just south of here, about an hour, won, and they've been Truth or Consequences ever since, affectionately known as TRC. Let's go. Whew, what a trek. What a trek through the desert. But at least there was a few mountains and hills to look at. And before we get to TRC, I have never been to Elephant Butte, the town, or actually they call it the city of Elephant Butte. And I've never seen Elephant Butte Lake. I don't know how far I can get in there, but I wanted to stop here at this lookout, just kind of stretch out. And it looks like it's a really cool area. It's quite a winding drive back here off of the highway. A good 6-8 miles. But that's what I'm doing today, just exploring Elephant Butte Lake State Park. Oh, I like this. Yield to hikers, to bikes, and yield to rattlers. It is downright warm. It's a good 10, 15 degrees warmer down here in the southern part of New Mexico. Central southern, I think they call it. But time to take the jacket off. It's nice. Well, we finally made it to Elephant Butte Lake. Beautiful. I've never been down here. I've driven by many times years ago. In fact, this is the furthest south I've been since I've been producing my videos. So this is quite a treat for me. It's just quite a winding road to get back here. It's really far back. Then there's dirt road that you have to wind back. But I just want to walk around and enjoy the fresh air and the quiet peacefulness. No one here but that camper over there. Here's some dogs barking. They're probably having a blast. Walking through the beachy sand here. This is really, really cool. Water is pretty hard to come by in New Mexico, so I get pretty thrilled. Oh, it's going to be muddy there. Wow, here we are. Now I'm going to walk down here to where all these seagulls are. I'm sure they'll be there when I get there. What a life. Floating around the lake. Nice and relaxing, quiet. This is awesome. It's so relaxing and so nice. I wish I had a little boat to just kind of paddle out a little ways. That would be the ultimate. Now this is off season, so that's why there's no one around basically. But in the summer and different holidays, I've seen pictures. Like I say, I've never been here before, but I've seen pictures where this place is just packed. So I'm glad I got to see it and enjoy it. But I gotta go. I don't want to. It's so nice. But I gotta go. Back to the winding roads. Palm trees. Well, you know you're in the South. They're a little dead, but they get better. Oh, it looks like we finally made it into Truth or Consequences. Just kind of gonna walk around blind. I don't know what there is to see or do, but we'll just have to take a walk. Well, this looks like as good a place as any to start walking through town. This looks like the downtown, Old Town area. Now this is really awesome. I've never been to TRC. I've driven by it on the freeway many times on the way to Las Cruces and El Paso. So this is a brand new town for me. Let's take a walk. Take a long walk and check it out. So cool. Oh, little details. Ah, there's old Ralph Edwards. There sure is a lot of traffic going up and down through town here. A lot. Kind of reminds me of Magdalena in a way. Well, looks like I've come to the north end of Main Street. I've got to tell you, this is a cool town. I love it. They even have artwork behind the fence there that I can't even see. Now, there is a lot of traffic, but it may be due to being a weekday, a work day. A lot of people going back and forth to work and school. Maybe it's quieter down here. Otherwise, a lot of artsy folks here. This is awesome. The weather is absolutely perfect right now, a little warm, just not used to it yet. But, and I don't say this very often, this might be an idea for a retirement town for me. Very artsy town, and everybody I've run into has waved or smiled. It's hard to tell about a town unless you really research it and talk to people and hang around. Visit a few times to be sure. Here's some better palm trees right here. It's so strange to see palm trees in New Mexico, but we certainly have them. Not where I live, but down in the south, we sure do. There's no lodge here. 5 Water Lodge, I think it says. Wonder if they'll mind me sneaking around. Go through a camera there. Wow, this is an old place. How cool. Ah, here's a place to stay next time down here. Like a little spa in here. Does that say 5 Water or Fire Water? I don't know. I think it's fire. There's like a secondary old street right here. Just love these old storefronts. Cool. It kind of reminds me of Gallup, New Mexico. Last time I was down there, a while back. Love the colors. Yellows and blues and pinks and greens. Check out this artwork. My battery's about gone, so I gotta see if I can find my way back up to Main Street, find my car, charge up the battery, then we'll drive around and see if there's anything else to look at. Had to check out the view from over here. Wow, nice little look above the buildings and the cool mountain there. Shakey's Pizza? No. Whew, made it full circle. I walked a little farther than I wanted to. That's all right. Just a little sweaty and a little pained. Whew. Not used to the summer heat. But we're just going to drive around a little bit before we have to skedaddle, and just to see other little areas other than where we walked. May not be anything, but it's always interesting to me. Check this out. There's even a mural tucked away all the way back here in an alley. Wow. Well, I couldn't help it. I had to get out and walk around one of these hot spring spas. Not going to go in, but just want to check it out. I noticed it's by the river, so I got to check out the river. Riverbend Hot Springs. That's where you pay. Wait in line down there. There's a special area right by the river. Whew, nice place to get out of the sun. Oh, I'm glad I got a Lowe's truck making all that noise. Just happened to be right there. Trying to ruin my video on purpose. No. Wow, look at this horse here made out of driftwood. Freaking awesome. And here is the river. So cool. I was hoping to find the river. I kind of just stumbled on it. Just driving around. I still don't have a charged battery, but oh well. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Just softly flowing. Well, that's going to do it, folks. I am out of battery, I am out of time, and I'm out of energy. So it's time to head out, head back north, back home. What a wonderful day trip. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you very, very soon. I love your company. Take care of yourself and those around you. Be kind. I'll see you soon. Bye now.